Today's day 20 of listening to a new album on my treadmill until we hit 2027, and today's album is depressing. Welcome back to Walk and Talk, and today we're talking about Pornography from The Cure, clocking in around 43 minutes. It's the group's fourth album, and was released during a pretty tumultuous time in Robert Smith's life. It's gone on to be a staple in goth and psych rock, but I haven't gave it the attention yet. Until today. Hit a nice pool day at the gym and an extra lat movement because I've been needing it. Exercise is coming to you now.
Come on. You know you want to say it.
Yeah, this is probably the best record I've heard so far. This album lives inside agony and sorrow, but it doesn't go down without a fight either. Lyrically, it's all over the place, not necessarily landing on one topic, and it feels like the cover art, blurry, out of focus, and not really clear about what's going on, but it allows the music to really take center stage here. Both the guitars and drums here are cavernous and emulate the isolated feelings Robert Smith was feeling at the time, but they don't stay sluggish either. There are moments of real energy and emotion coming through these parts across the 8 tracks. It makes the album feel varied, but not disorienting. There are moments of pulsating guitars, tribal drums, waltz tempos, and even wowls of non-painful synth noise. Nearly every track here is a highlight for me, but my biggest favorite probably has to be the Figurehead. The story is about Robert's guilt after venting to a skull about his problems, and the drums here take center stage, emphasizing the offbeat in this off-kilter rhythm that I really fuck with. Other highlights include the intro 100 Years, which doesn't waste a second. The buzz snares off rip, and the depressing guitar lines here make this one of the most recognizable songs for me on here. A Short-Term Effect is the most traditional song here, and keeps a moderate pace, which keeps the track fun amidst the lyrics about drug addiction. The Hanging Garden is the most kinetic track here, and it flexes Robert's best abilities as a singer, letting words linger. Every one of his lines is really poignant, and he lets each one sit before moving on to the next one. Siamese Twins is probably the slowest track here, and the inconclusiveness of it all really sets up the second half of the album great. Cold is the most cinematic track here, and ahead of its time for 1982. It uses a cello and walls of synth noise to emphasize the coldness inside Robert's heart, and I can really feel it here. And the title track Closer is unapologetically sad. The guitars aren't spooky anymore, they're just sad. However, Robert ends the album on a pretty optimistic note, encouraging the listener and himself to get help for his problems, and it makes the whole experience of this album feel worthwhile. If I had to pick a least favorite, it would probably go to A Strange Day, mainly just because I find the emotional core of the track to be a bit deeper, and you have to wait a little bit for the real magic of this track to hit. Overall, I think this record's gonna get a 10 from me. Yup, a 10. This is an amazing record front to back, and I really want to check out more of The Cure. Do not skip this one. Welcome results are coming to you right now. Make sure y'all like, follow, and comment any albums you want me to do or anything I might have missed from this record. And I will see you all for day 21.